Hello, 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 all of you wonderful, beautiful folks. How are we doing today? Today, we're testing out and checking out the brand new Pharaoh update. There's been a huge Pharaoh update, so super excited to check this bad boy out. Hope all of you wholesome hunks doing well, and yeah, very excited to jump in. So, let me just make sure that everything from a tech perspective is sorted. Looks like everything from a technical perspective is all good. But yeah, how are you wholesome hunks doing? Welcome in. Today we're going to be playing some Babylon. And checking out the new massive Pharaoh map. So we'll be playing it and giving it a crack. We'll play Legendary as always. Or should we play Legendary? Honestly, I do feel like Pharaoh's balancing is not that good. I won't lie to you. Pharaoh's difficulty balancing is not that good. Yeah, no, I think we shouldn't. I think for the sake of testing it, we'll just go hard today. As I think that makes the most sense. Right. So we'll jump in with hard. So one of the things to remember when it comes to... Sorry, guys, I'm just getting everything sorted. I'm going to have to change that. I'll change it. I'll change all that kind of stuff. One of the things to remember when it comes to Babylon is there's a lot of unique specific mechanics when it comes to Babylon in question. You can see that we have bigger buildings with more bonuses. We have very bespoke units like this. We've obviously got commandments to gain additional recruitment slots and things like that. There's a lot of really cool things that are unique to the likes of Babylon, and there's a lot of cool things that we can do at the same time. But obviously there are weaknesses as well. One of the things that I quite like is the faction summary. It gives a lot of information regarding the game, and it gives a little bit of a good buffering for you as the player to understand kind of what to do in a given situation. So I think this is the classic El Clasico cutscene that happens for everything. So I'll leave that be. Sure. So let's give it a go. When are we resuming Warhammer 3? Joker will probably be playing who's it called? Orc Shuttle. We'll carry on with Orc Shuttle soon. Today I wanted to check out the new Pharaoh update, as there's a lot of really cool things that have happened with it. But yeah, welcome everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Seems that I need to change the game to be borderless. Otherwise it doesn't like what I'm doing.
The city of Babylon, a gem coveted by all throughout its glorious history.
Thanks, Babylon's
Its
a big
leader,
boy.
Adad Shuma Usur, a noble king determined to restore his kingdom to its former splendor,
Hell yeah.
will face daunting obstacles on his way.
Okay.
Relentless Elamite raids press on the Babylonian borders, eyeing the kingdom and its riches with greed. They dream of their own empire.
Well, not
Should their
today.
attempt at conquest succeed, they would become a threat to all. Assyrian influence
Yeah, these intros are so good.
adds to Babylon's precarious situation.
It adds so much flavor to the
rival empire
campaigns.
has no intention of surrendering and seeks to regain its lost lands. Beyond Assyria, the Hittite Empire also looks in Babylon's direction. Mighty Hittite kings have long desired the wealth and treasures of the city. They quietly prepare to launch a war campaign.
It's good to get this
Lastly,
context. Like, I feel
the
like it's
Canaanite
so
tribes
goddamn
south
good.
of Hatti are easily overlooked, but if they reach the Euphrates River, they may wreak havoc across the lands of Sumer and Akkad. The land will not be merciful to the aspiring Babylonian king. He must be cunning in both diplomacy and battle, placating and conquering his numerous foes as the situation best dictates.
Yeah, it goes so hard, these campaign intros, man. My god. And I honestly think Pharaoh has done such a good job to recover from when it released. I think the game is at a point where... Honestly, it was similar to, like, Warhammer 3, right? Warhammer 3 released in a really bad state, and Pharaoh did the same thing. But I now think that Pharaoh's in a really good position. There's a lot of really cool mechanics in. There's a lot of really, really cool things that they've actually added into the game. So very much looking forward to jumping into it. So let me go ahead and change the run in the window. Because for me, I like tabbing out. I'm weird like that. I don't like it when it forces me to stay in the screen. Accept. Gosh. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got.
They
so
call me
we're
King of Babylon, and that is who I am.
Alright, but we don't need the king. So it looks like we've got legitimacy, which is good. Workforce growth. It's just for the king. So from my memory, we have traits over here. Titles over here as well. So when it comes to your competencies, you level up your competencies, which means that you gain variants of bonuses and benefits. So you can see that I started off with 3 presence, which means if I were to go down the presence even further, it gives me upkeep reductions, and then I have things that are bespoke to me for that specific tree. Say, for example, here, I have 6 influence if I get to 8 competencies, which would put me to here. So you unlock these relevant competencies depending on what you've spec'd into. So you can see here, I have the likes of ambush to begin with. So it looks like I can go unspottable and stalk from the get-go, which is quite nice. It reduces my speed a little bit, but I quite like the fact that that's available to me. So whether or not I continue down that tree, we'll see. But you can see that as I level up, I unlock more competencies that I can use as they are titles. So it looks like we are bonus as large, we have heavily amounts of melee defense, and we have a very decent amount of shielded. We're considered medium with 70 melee, 70 armor, which is, yeah, I guess makes sense. We have the +4 melee defense, which I'm assuming is coming from somewhere? One of the competencies or something like that. Well, maybe one of my gears. Yeah, my equipment is giving me that. So yeah, I'm gaining melee defense for my entire retinue through the armor as well, as you can see. So looks like we've got some spears, some archers, some slingers. So slingers, typically speaking, have really, really high range, which kind of makes sense. I mean, one of the crazy things is slingers in general are exceptionally difficult to actually use.
Prince of Ur,
like, people really downplay how good slingers were in the time period. It's crazy. I like that they shared information that Warhammer 3 largely keeps hidden. Yeah, I feel like it should be up to the player to decide if not. Should find the Great Bronze Age scammer. Who's that, Bacon Nose? Alright, so let's go into our first fight. Looks like it's a dominating victory here. So we've got farmers that have bonuses as shields. Hey, Observe. We've got some javelins. So let's go ahead and jump in. So we've got access into some chariots, slingers. These look like pretty powerful slingers as well. Getting hit by a rock in the head equals just as dead as getting hit with an arrow. Yeah, equally. I mean, I would say arguably, potentially even more so. I feel like rocks within that time being slung by someone that is a slinger and very professional would do more damage to someone that is armored than somebody not armored. I feel like arrows have the advantage of piercing very minimal targeted arrows. It depends on what type of arrow shaft and things like that you're using as well, right? We got current weather of storm, so that would be a hindrance to me, so I'm going to wait. Now it's just rain, but it's... Oh, forecast of that is even worse, so I'll deploy in this one. So it looks like, obviously, we've got this lad. We have charge versus that. So we do actually have elements of certain forms that I can take, which allows me to be a little bit more potent with my units here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get the core of my range in the middle. The range is... it's varied, but that's okay. And then we'll go hard. Alright.
Light work for you slingers, eh?
I think the chariots still will be fine because they have 135 range, so we might be able to go around the outside, around the outside.
Direct approach.
So now this is the formation of our troops. You can see that if we move up ever so slightly here,
me.
And the chariot can kind of get themselves into position to disrupt the hunters. That'd be great. You can see total ammunition seems about 340, excuse me, but that's because of the fact that I have 5 ammunition and there's 68 entities, which is quite nice. It goes to that level of granularity.
Strike with precision.
Right.
Blade.
Hey, 2 hands. Is it on by default?
Roll onwards. Chariots into place.
So we actually do outrange them here. We do actually outrange them a wee bit here. So we can take advantage of the fact that we outrange them. They are making their way towards me. What kind of shield block chance? Only 30% on them. Only 30% on the general as well. Wow.
No hesitation.
Oh, we have range already there. That's crazy.
Wheels turning.
I feel like it probably makes sense to start engaging onto the right-hand side here. I feel like it also makes sense for us to just deal with the farmers, because we could probably kill them. I don't know, we'll kill the general. I feel like it should be relatively easy to do so. Let's go wide on that side. I don't necessarily know how good we are at charging.
Victory beckons.
With chariots. I'll have to test them. So if I go melee mode, let's see what they can do. Let's go thick provisioning here. Let's go for the hunters at the back there. Let me see if the mud's going to really hinder our ability to do well here, but we can see.
We march.
Those are just farmers, so I'm not too worried about them.
Like fish in a pond.
Let me take advantage of my charge bonus and get engaged there. Oh my goodness, yeah, take skirmish mode off, my god. Skirmish mode, the death of any ranged unit. I mean, seemingly it's not incredible, the chariots, but it looks like we're fire at will while doing this. We do have the ability to change to direct shot. It means we can reduce the reload time as well. Maybe we do direct shot then, as it'll allow us to do more damage here, especially since the general's here as well. We're doing a good job holding the line there. You control that one. You control over here. Let's start taking pop shots onto these guys on this side. Now, with the additions and the changes of the arching shot, I believe it should be better. Nice.
Strike with precision.
Yeah, the arching shot is doing a good job. Got less direct as well as low damage and lethality. Yeah, that should help a lot. Let's move away from that, because you do actually do a lot of friendly fire. Yeah, the general's in trouble. I mean, one of the really good things about Pharaoh is the way the melee goes, because a lot of the time you'll find them locking into 1 versus 1s. Which is one thing I quite like. Yeah, like it's synchronized fighting. Like here, for example. Yeah, very nice. Looks like they're repositioning. Don't blame them. Let me go with the whistling shot and go for a crash from behind it. In fairness, we're taking a reasonable chunk of damage, though. That's only worrying. The general's actually not dead yet, surprisingly.
The gods are watching.
I think if we continuously keep mobile here, reposition towards here. I actually would love to know kind of how badly we're doing from a friendly fire perspective.
Step by step.
But sometimes it's quite difficult to know exactly how bad it has been.
Get the horses pulling.
Wow, my general is getting crushed because of the mud.
Shoot now.
That's a really, really interesting difference. Terrain really matters here. That's really unfortunate that we took so much damage. Yeah, that's a massive difference between the likes of this and Pharaoh. Warhammer 3 and Pharaoh. Still decisive that we take those. Hey Jimbo, good to see you, buddy. How much gold value? Yeah, my archers came in absolutely clutch with gold value. Problem for historical accuracy. I actually don't know. I don't think there's many games like historical especially would be akin to the language. I don't know. Is the game sounds okay, guys?
Bask in our shared triumph, men.
Ooh, bronze and experience and some gold. We'll take that. Also some legitimacy. Ooh, they belong to us now. Absolutely.
You will pay with
Hey, bro,
your
I'm enjoying
freedom.
Pharaoh. Haven't seen gameplay on it before. Yeah, honestly, so far so
They
good,
call
matey.
me King
I'm
of
honest.
Babylon, and that is who I am.
We could make an outpost here if we so choose to.
There can be no compromise.
So are we saying that if I moved... Is this the direction I'm supposed to be taking? It seems that the game... This is crazy.
Prince of
2
Ur,
fights in one
protector of
go.
Nippur.
That seems crazy, no? Right, so let's have a look here. Influence. Protector of the land. Oh, it's a hybrid of all 3. Whereas tier 4 things are like that. Movement of the sea and movement of the land. That does sound pretty good. I wonder if it's better to maybe get replenishment here. 2% replenishment does sound quite nice, especially since I've taken a bit of a beating. I guess we'll throw ourselves in another battle. Why not, eh?
Nigh.
But Brandon, honestly, I haven't played Pharaoh too much, especially this update. I've had a bit of time to play it offline, but I feel like it's unique, right? It's completely different gameplay experience, so it's quite fun like that. Did they change combat a lot? Well, I mean, it depends if you played much of Warhammer 3. The way that Pharaoh does things is a lot different from a battle perspective. Armor decays. And that you can visually see from the stat perspective who is how fatigue's impacting them. It's one of the things that I really quite like about Pharaoh is that they're a lot more informative with your units. Like, you have a lot more of information available to you regarding your unit states, which is something that I quite like. Yeah, the good news is the terrain here is a lot better for my chariots here. So if we go over that, should be able to get some poke damage off. Oh, they do have archers though. Okay, so that changes things a little bit. What's your range? 150. Okay, we outranged the archers at least. That's good. So that means we're going to want to make sure to reposition.
We can do it.
Reposition accordingly.
Plain and simple.
And make sure that we're actually utilizing the terrain here, especially with the units that haven't got shields.
We will triumph.
Lethality. This unit melee attacks has a chance of bypassing remaining health and instantly killing their target. Chances reduced by armor. That's really cool. That is very, very cool.
Strike with
Hey, Bill
precision.
Canary. So we've got Taskmasters as well here. Is it because of my... Oh, it's my general. Wait, is it the chariots that are giving that? Or do all units have this? Seemingly all units don't have that.
Fight with pride.
Right, I think I'm going to take advantage of the situation and move forward now.
Keep your spirits up.
Ooh, that was really unfortunate.
Honor the gods.
Amount of damage taken.
On the move.
Really unfortunate amount of damage
Nothing
taken.
can stop us. Strike with precision.
I think we need to try and contest their range units, especially since we actually, I believe, have a little bit more melee. I just want to try and try and support where I
Embrace
can.
your fury.
Crack open their skulls.
What if we're just like completely nuking the general would be the play there? I think the archers will want to move up.
No hesitation.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned that we're losing a lot of troops very quickly. There's a lot of archers. We took a relatively heavy exchange to begin with, which wasn't good. Gonna try and get rid of these guys in the back line here. I'll get involved here. I think they'll struggle to punch through my my melee defense of my general here.
Enduring.
Wow, routed already. I think the farmers, even despite being exceptionally low, she has a low chance to kill me with a single strike.
Chariot.
So yeah, the lethality is definitely changing the way this is played.
Like fish in a pond.
Maybe we've got to pull back with these guys. Try and contest it. Just a little conscious of the fact that I might be putting my units in danger here.
Arrows not.
Is H the same? Where's the toggle? Oh, it's Shift G for guard mode, okay.
Get the horses pulling.
Alright, good to know. Shift G for guard mode.
Tremble before us.
That's fine. We can try and we can look for those skirmishers. Oh, devastating charge from the chariots there. My god. Absolutely devastating amounts of damage. Let's make sure they're not kept in combat for too long.
Towards that place.
Okay, nice. So El Clasico situation there. Tons of the units are stacked up together, so we just went for the big old charge. And then let's just cycle between these two. You guys keep chasing. I'm going to get this general ready for a little El Cheeky cycle charge, depending. But I suspect... Oh, he has a 75%, so let's actually move you back over here. These guys have come back in, so let's change positioning and you take control over that. I don't want to fight the farmers there, so be careful. If we can actually get into a position where we can force this guy to be shot from behind, it's huge. For example, if I can start moving you guys towards the right, especially since he's positioning himself and poised to attack this direction, there may be opportunities for us to attack both. Move the general down as well. Let's move the chariot down as well. You're full routed now. Yes, we've intercepted here, and we're getting close to routing you here. I'm gonna have to change our. I'm gonna have to take off skirmish. It seems like by default. And then it looks like we're gonna go for a bit of a crunch here now. A really nice crunch, I think, is about to happen. Why is the overlay just ruining the vibes here? Yeah, you can tell the general, you can tell who's who because of the shield. That's crazy. 2 generals? It's your spear guys are your weakest units. Let's check that's really unit that gives the buff. Right, okay. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of cracked, but it makes sense. They're a really high unit, high tier unit. Archers did a great job as well, surprisingly. Boss can add the information next, most likely either end day today or tomorrow regarding it. But I think Jorah range units definitely are pretty poised to be in a good situation.
Bravo!
What if we level up from that as well? Some more gold.
You will pay with your freedom. Always look at the big picture.
Interesting.
They call me
Annoyingly, we
King
didn't
of
kill his
Babylon,
army.
and that is who I am.
So it looks like this is their settlement here potentially.
There can be no compromises. Take this.
So we definitely, with the leveling we're doing, I think it's the right play. Going into some replenishment here. We've also stolen some jewelry. Okay, Pog.
The officers
Looks
wish
like
my counsel.
we'll also grab some of the farmers ourselves. We don't really have any stance we can take advantage of here just yet. So we've got a couple things here. So we actually have a reasonable chunk of marble. So we can go with military outposts. Increase. Oh, it's only this region now. Chance for a random unit to join the 30% garrison. Outpost garrison 30%. That's really cool, actually. Allows an army to exchange units. Wow. Interacting with an outpost will refund 50% of movement. That's nice. How's the game feel? Megatron, it's a good question, buddy. It feels relatively okay. I'd have to play it a little bit more, my friend, but the new map and everything, all the update is the game's in a good state now, I would say. I always went, I mean, what resources am I making? It's crazy that I'm starting with a tier 4. So what are we making right now? So we got the mud bus, we have a tier 5 Grand Temple, which isn't production all resources 15% as well. So I can make food. Wait, I'm already making a lot of food. This is to increase production of stuff. So this is wood. How can I, oh, I need 3 idle workforce, okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like I should be going into that. And this gives us workforce as well, so that's a really big one to build. This doesn't cost workforce. So this is the mustering field that's giving me the farmers. Ideally, we'd go into the recruitment of the archers as well, but... Hey, Theodore, how's it looking? It's looking so far, so good, Betty. Matey, I appreciate you. Honestly, I'm having to relearn the game because I haven't played in a while. Ooh, you can go into heavily aggressively into increasing the province instead of recruiting things. Does this eventually give food? No, it's just giving production increases. So yeah, I'll go with this one, and then we'll wait for that one. And so now I would actually agree 100% that going into the economic one is the best way. Because that's going to give us a ton more resources. So we have a settlement here as well. It's food production. So seemingly another economic one will make sense, especially since we've got the marble to do it. Got another one over here as well. You can only build one in each spot, which makes sense. A shrine here makes sense to me. The only concern that I have is...
Shall we go fishing again?
No, seemingly we're not at a war with one another. Other pending actions, royal decree. Let's go into the additional food, I think, is down here. Yeah, so more food makes sense to me, my friends. And then, I think I'm happy with most of that. We gained a lot of equipment. We did 2 battles, which is pretty big. We gained and leveled up twice. So the reminder is we have a commandery. Not starving is good. I would agree. Not starving is pretty damn good. Let laborers rest? Nah. Never let them rest. Come on. So this province increasing of food makes a lot of sense to me, because we're going to make a crap lot of food. I mean, we could be smart with it and sell off some food, especially with the amount we're making. As it's yeah, it's food. Food is basically your money. So who would...
We both stand to gain if our
Who would appreciate some food? What are you low on? Okay, you're not low on food.
Bag of gold? Everybody has their...
I would doubt anyone would be low of food at this point.
I will unite this land.
Let me filter who likes me, so you like me.
Relations between us continue to prosper.
Babylon provides 40 wood, and you give me food. Wait, can I decline that? That's a terrible agreement game. I mean, we can literally give 1,000. 9.4. What would you give me in return? I mean, what am I lacking? Gold. How much gold would you give me, big man? You'd actually give me a relatively good amount. Yeah, I'm fine with that. For 5 turns, I give you 1,000. That's not as good as I thought. Yeah, do you know what? I'll do that. Because I don't think I need to increase my food that dramatically, especially with how much we're going to be expanding.
I am a Kassite.
I think it's a good idea, because it's a very short period of time, and it'll give us enough gold to stack up when needed. From my understanding, you don't necessarily go with another general very quickly. Like, oftentimes, you can kind of expand relatively quickly, but I don't think it's worthwhile. You get food or rest, and you actually don't have a choice of rest. Yeah, exactly.
Babylon endures.
Oh, it tells me I'm 32 years old. I'm in my peak, boys. Your boy's in his peak. So yeah, this is 100% a food settlement. We're going to get even more food from this one. Yeah, we're very quickly going to scale up the amount of food we make. Rich deposits. 20,000... Wait, stone production in this province is scarce. Wait, are you insinuating I can farm stone? Whereabouts? No, it looks like I'm just going to go and build these anyway. I will need to murder these guys at some point.
Do you still insist on hiding your plans, Adad?
At some point we'll get there. So my ruling family. So she loves... Wait, I can divorce her? Wait. So my son's married with them. Okay. That's me ruling family. I quite like that it goes into that linear level. Let's have a look what else we got. Victory objectives. What do we need to do? How much of the land of your ancestors is yours? So it looks like a lot of the things around me we need to take control of.
I am prepared.
Yeah, wow, I'm happy with that. But the new Path of Exile League starts tomorrow, so I have to delay it. Yeah, Path of Exile is a game I've never really got into, but I've heard really good things about it. Because apparently melee builds are a thing now. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, apparently melee builds are really, really good now.
I am thinking.
This is coming from a guy that doesn't know much.
Perish, you fool.
Wait, can I... Hold on. Can I attack the settlement? Oh, I can. Wow.
So be it.
I can
Fight.
attack it without their army in it.
Their defenses will fall.
Oh, shoot. Wow, that garrison's kind of good, no, like low key. Maybe we siege them out, I suppose? As I'm not sure how best I can kind of like... I mean, I can fight it right now, but... I feel like it would be a bit of a difficult one. Because their unit quality is really high. And my army kind of like thrives in situations where I can kind of take them by surprise in certain ways. Can I go with... Yeah, I'll do this. 1 siege tower and 2 siege ladders. I think is a good idea.
Keep them
Let me continue the siege, because their other army is actually pretty damn weakened. Maybe this is where it would be a good idea for me to actually recruit somebody. Like recruit another dude and just start getting some strength going. It sucks that I need more workforce. When am I likely to get more workforce? So we've got 1 idle workforce. We've got 41 growth, so we're getting a workforce per turn, so that should be decent. I feel like very quickly we're going to get a lot of good stuff. We can upgrade this one for workforce. I feel like there's no reason not to, especially. This one I need to delay for my workforce, unless this is... I don't need to use workforce. Workforce growth additionally. Yeah, I mean, I feel like... I don't know if it carries over. Does the growth carry over, guys? Do you know? Like if I... Let's say if I have 60 growth, do I get 2 workforce a turn? I mean, happiness is probably going to be a good idea, especially with the province that we have. But we do have a +7, though. I'm just not inclined to waste more workforce. I'm fine with that. Ideally, we get attacked by both armies and we can deal with it. Because I think being smart about the siege situation. Get some Chaos Warriors. When in doubt, get some Chaos Warriors indeed. So this is the army, I'm assuming? Moving over? Are they going to attack me? Yeah, they are. I mean, he's got very limited... Apart from the archers, he's got relatively limited troops. I think the only concern is obviously killing 2 generals. I guess since this is the garrison, we may be able to get smart with it. Let's give it a go. Today is limit testing time. We're here to limit test, boys, and that's what it's all about. Limit testing is important, my friends. The battlefields look better than in Warhammer 3. Are they bigger, Mega Shrine Mummy? I wouldn't say they're bigger, I don't think. I feel like it's just like they use a lot of the space in... Are they bigger? Nah, I'd say relatively equal sized. Ooh, the reinforcements are there. Ooh, do we just sit here and just wait for the reinforcements to come in? I'm trying to remember what units they have. They have a couple of range, don't they? Maybe we do just sit here and wait for them. Then that completely eliminates the majority of their range strength. Yeah, maybe just eliminating their ranged advantage is a good way to go.
I take the lead.
And then what we'll do is there any way of increasing my range through this? No. We'll take the skirmish approach and only shoot what we can afford to shoot.
Chariots.
Wait, have they moved their reinforcement? Can the AI do that?
Fight with pride.
I feel like the terrain right now isn't ideal because of this bad boy right here. Let's go down there. I believe it was around here. I'm not certain where it's going to be reinforced, so we'll have to wait and see now. The only issue is I don't want to go too wide either.
Honor the gods.
What are these boys? Wow, it seems such a simple weapon. It's near enough a scythe. Crazy.
Roll onwards.
Let me see if I can get a cheeky little skirmish here. Diamond sword turns to weapon. Yeah, it looks like it.
Get to it.
Nice to see we can get some skirmish shots going on.
Turning.
But already they lost their armor.
Drive us onwards.
I guess depending on how armored they are. Just trying to get some really nice pocket shots off.
Into place.
For a second I'm gonna sit here and see what they're doing. Seemingly they're not trying to shoot me.
Put their eyes out.
I think it's because they're trying to get into the battlefield. Unless the AI is being 5-head and waiting for me to get really close and so they can shoot while I can't run away. Wow, that's actually what they did. That was a really nice move. They waited for me to get relatively close to set up and shoot more.
Wheels turning.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Where did these units come from?
Time to move. Have at them.
Did they move their reinforcement? I think they moved their reinforcement zone. Ain't no way they can do that, bro. That is BS. They can move their reinforcement zone after committing to where it is. Nah, dude. Nah, that is so bad for me.
Face my wrath.
That is so bad for me.
Blades.
Nothing.
Like, that massively messes me up.
Fight with pride. Strike them.
Let's get the spearmen to the cavalry as soon as possible.
Fear me.
Like, that is wild that AI can do that.
Rend their flesh. Embrace your fury.
It's actually so wild they could do that. I am surprised.
Fight with pride. No hesitation.
Nice, these guys are shielded. Legit perfect target for them.
Arrows knocked.
Try and get some shots over here. Who's the 150 range, these guys? Let's reposition them. I think we just take the advantage of charging into these ones here. We might be able to get good collision damage off. Especially attacking the one behind. I feel like I can sit there and fight, if I'm honest.
Primed for battle. Servant of Marduk, king of Babylon.
You guys chase. I'm just going to have to piecemeal it, I think.
Chariots.
Yeah, good damage over here. Let's pull out and recharge. I'm just looking to piecemeal this as much as possible.
Fear me.
I want to make sure the who I know I can beat, I'm fighting right now.
Sling the rubble. Archers.
Alright, let's leverage the fact that we've got really unfortunate terrain for the AI there. Let's scoot the chariot through here if we can. I'll take a cycle charge if the AIs give me it though.
Plans are set.
Just trying to attack from multiple directions here to try and get the kill in.
Tremble before us.
Yeah, they should be in a lot of trouble there, thankfully. And look at the terrain, man. It's the reason why I positioned my guys where I did.
Wheels turning.
Let's move down this way. Let's look for some cycle charging on this side.
Groomed for success.
Fortunately, the peasants are running, but I mean, you can't blame them. You can't really blame the peasants for running.
Chariots into place. Let
It's not like they're seasoned warriors. Yeah, only issue that I foresee as well when it comes to fighting against like relatively bad units. Also, these guys all rat. That's really bad.
Blades!
Arrows of the east.
Bludgeon them!
It's like- wait, you have a delay on skirmish mode? How does that make that make sense?
Their eyes out.
Oh, is it like if you toggle it off, you've got to wait a second to put it back on? Because that makes sense.
Face my wrath.
Because you wouldn't toggle it off for no reason, right?
And resolute.
Withdraw, now!
Please, for the love of God, route.
Prime for
Classic case of you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about.
Right! Slingers! Attack!
My farmers run off the battlefield. My general died.
We must retreat.
My God.
Strike with precision!
It didn't even give me like a Rome total war. No, your general's perished.
We march.
That is mad these guys have done that well. Oh, they have lethality. That might have been why. Yeah, these guys are way stronger than I thought. I should have just been shooting them.
We won't miss.
I didn't expect them to be as strong as that. It's my bad.
Fight with pride.
That is my bad. I might have to try and
Withdraw now.
get a bit juicy and spicy with it.
Gods bless our bows. Get to it.
Get some direct shots in here if we
The
can.
gods guide us!
The double general situation, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Wow, my spearmen lost to their bowmen.
Ever enduring!
Now that is wild. So, it turns out, two armies are pretty difficult. You weren't wrong when you said I have chaff.
Swing at them!
I very much do have chaff.
Marksman. Shoot now.
Well, it's good to know. I mean, it's one of those things where you got to learn.
For success.
Yeah, high lethality. I did not realize this was a thing. Kill enemy with a single strike. Wow. I'm assuming my general just got killed instantly then. Yeah, these boys. Yeah. Oh, I thought he died. Okay. Well, it's good to know at least. It's good to know at least.
The horses pulling.
Okay, I clearly went a bit too crazy. I mean, the very two beginning battles were kind of fine, but yeah, I guess I didn't realize they could reposition, and that was a problem. Since when can the AI reposition their units? I guess it's kind of to avoid cheesing, because in that situation, I wouldn't have played it like I did. I'd have gone killed this. I would have straight beeline to that army and reposition. Well, that looked like it hurt.
A better chance.
No,
will
what we'll
come.
do, we'll go back to the save. We'll give it another go. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I should have figured out a way to play it slower. Just spam spells, true. I just didn't realize they could move the reinforcement area. Wild. Has there ever been a total war where the AI moves their guys last second? Like, hey, I respect the hustle.
Your end is nigh.
Like, goddamn. Yeah, I do need to increase the wood and stone production. So, where is a stone settlement? So, stone settlement's over there. Well, that's food. Stone's here as well.
Tell
you
me,
friendly with
have
me?
you been in any great battles?
Yes, I'm about to be in a great battle, my friend.
Perish, you fool.
Did I go ahead and upgrade that one? I did. I shouldn't. I can construct it, of course. I keep getting constructing easily. Hey, Jager, how am I finding this up with this so far? So far, so good, matey. So far, so good.
Prayers.
It's one of those things
So
where,
be it.
as playing
Fight.
as part of playing another game, you're relearning what units are actually good and bad. Where we found out that the AI can actually move and redeploy themselves in the battle itself. So if they have reinforcements, and you know, like the little marker that shows you where they're coming in, they can move that. They can straight up move that somewhere else. That's the thing that caught me off guard. Well, that hella caught me off guard. Let's give this another go. I'm going to straight beeline to this guy and then just try and simplify the fights as much as possible. Because I just didn't expect them to redeploy. Like, all I have to do here is just zerg this guy. Zerg this guy, because I have the resources to take him out relatively cleanly. All I have to do is swoop around with my inventory that's relatively swift, and just make sure that my arrows and rocks are finding the marks. So I should be able to kill him pretty quick. Because I deployed back here. Look at this. I deployed here. Reinforcements. I deployed all my units here. And I was like, oh. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. I'm going to kill them from this point. Because they have a lot of ranged units. But no. They redeployed on me.
Clear and resolute.
I thought I was being an absolute military genius. But the game played me.
Marksman!
Played me like the fool that I am. Because they deployed in here instead. Literally went straight into this terrain here to hide themselves. But hey, I can't complain. It was smart usage by the AI. So it's on the left side, so let's reposition.
Men, step ahead.
Let's look for some situation. I feel like these guys are...
Patience in battle.
Arrows of the east!
they're not... yeah, the generals don't feel as impactful, I won't lie. But, you know, if we compare it to Warhammer 3, it's different. I mean, Three Kingdoms definitely had a very interesting balance of strength of generals. So one of the things that oftentimes the AI will do is they will be focused on reinforcing their troops massively. It's one of the things that the AI often does. Why don't I stream Three Kingdoms? It's not a stupid question at all, my friend. Normally my audience doesn't really enjoy it too much. I mean, I streamed Three Kingdoms to start streaming in 2019. The very first game, Total War game that I properly started streaming was Three Kingdoms. I just think the game... I think it's not evolved at all, obviously because they kind of abandoned it. And so it's hard to continuously want to keep playing it, right? Especially when they haven't really done anything interesting to it for a while. Is the only reason. I mean, the modding scene is still fantastic. I mean, any Total War game has a fantastic modding scene.
Men, check armaments.
I keep forgetting I can go ambush mode.
Shift men. Roll onward.
There's the diplomacy. Oh, the diplomacy in Three Kingdoms is the best diplomacy in any game of Total War. Without a shadow of doubt. Like, with great confidence, I can say that.
No hesitation!
Like, no hesitation, as this guy says.
Archers!
Zero hesitation in an answer, because it is so goddamn good.
The gods are watching.
Yeah, they should have copy and paste a lot of the Three Kingdoms diplomacy and ported it across into every other Total War game that they ever make. Any Total War game past this point should have Three Kingdoms diplomacy in it, in my perspective. I can understand in Warhammer 3 why they didn't do it, because I feel like the coalition stuff would become really bad. Like, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but if you ever played Warhammer 2 and 1, the good guys, the Autotides, would become very powerful very, very, very quickly, and that got very boring very quickly. Whereas the coalition would escalate that even more. But equally, would make a lot more interesting situations. For example, coalitions, when you make them, you're basically saying, whoever is in my coalition, I will fight to the death for you. It's like, I will do everything I can to protect you. And that's what the coalition happens. And so oftentimes, like, bandits and stuff like that, alongside, like, emperors and, you know, big boys inside of the time period, would align themselves together, which is crazy to me. So you can see here, they're turning towards this way. So what I'm doing is faking the charge to make them turn around. And we're going to shoot them from behind. To set on the forest and fire and kill your enemies. Maybe fall another Three Kingdoms. Yeah, anytime you have stuff like that, right? Biggest thing about it, dynamic gameplay. Because at any time you can do things that massively help, right? So what we're going to do real quick is set up a bit of a box here for the cavalry incoming. I think I'm going to do a little cheeky charge over these guys in a second. I'm just getting my melee infantry ready for these guys, the cavalry coming. We'll go cheeky little charge in here. Nice, great damage over this side. I just want to make sure that I'm acting accordingly. Such low morale on these spearmen, probably because they're relatively untrained. General's dead. They're likely to not come back. They're dead. Yeah, fully shattered now. So the dwarf player in me always loves the box. It just makes sense in this situation, especially with the units that they have. Do you know what, actually? I'd be intrigued. Are you bonus as large? No, you are. Yeah, you are. So I would want to be very careful there. If I can get some volleys off, I think I'm inclined to actually start pushing out towards their front line. Let's get the spearmen over. Get you out. Spearmen over.
Keep to the plan.
Charge from behind for the morale debuffs. Reposition for the front line.
On the move.
Allow for another volley to come through. Double spearman situation. Let's hold this position so we can continuously keep pressuring. Let's get the peasant units like these guys starting to come out onto the flanks like this, just to make sure that we're acting accordingly.
Patience in battle.
And then since they have positioned themselves in a manner that they're doing it like this, we don't want to fight them yet. Straight up brawl is losable. Also, ads on Twitch are going to be kicking in about 30 seconds, boys. Much love, just to get rid of pre-roll ads.
Time to move.
I want to make sure that we're flanking around their archers here. I'm looking to shoot their high tier units. It's the axemen with high lethality, right? Yeah, all of them have high lethality, so let's get some shots in there ASAP. Crunch the archers here. Beautiful. Let's get the archers crunched. I don't want the general fighting, so let's pull you back. Let's take you out of stance that you're in. Look at this. Absolute crunching right here. Love to see that. Pull back 2 of their high tier units, which is good. Take off that. General's dead already. Wow. Beautiful damage on the back line here. Just simplifying the battle here. Completely simplifying it. Let's get you around. Let's get you around the outside as well. Let's take you back as well. Let's get you from behind. Nice, wow, routed already. Let's get some shots in there. Make sure we're doing as much damage as possible, boys. Great damage over this side as well. Let's just simplify the victory conditions. Simplify the battle as much as we can here, boys. Some shots into there. Let's get the chariots out because they're not melee fighters. And then now we've basically, it's like almost like a battle of chess. It's almost like a battle of chess or checkers. It's like you do this, I do this. You do this, I do this. And that's it. Go for the flank behind. Chariot starts chasing these boys. Any news in the next DLC? Not a clue, buddy. Not a clue.
Embrace your fury.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how this battle has transpired. And now we can use the chariot as a chasing unit. We may be able to get some pop shots into the general as well here.
Plans are set. Loose.
I wonder if what's more effective. Charging the back here, probably. Leading you back here. Looks like we're out of ammunition on this side. Out of ammunition here, so let's not do that.
Servant of Marduk, king of Babylon. We march.
Shoot from behind. Let's reinforce the line here.
Follow me. Fight with pride. Onwards. A clash of fury and will.
Beautiful.
No, death will not.
Take these guys out now. Yeah, a beautiful situation. Oh, nice. We had a synchronized attack there.
Nothing can stop us.
So you guys shoot this one.
Bludgeon them! Chariots,
Chariot again.
fear me!
Yeah, no, these guys, I'd rather kill these guys quickly.
Strike with precision!
Great looking game. Well, you're a great looking guy. How about that? I do love the slingers. Imagine this so close range. How devastating would it be to get clonked on Odomium while wearing a metal helmet? My god, it'd be brutal. But you see, like, the massive difference there was, like, when I was ambushed over that side. Do you know what I mean? I was well and truly ambushed by them. So we're going to have to chase everything down.
I was born for this!
Everything should be chased down. We're not on guard mode, so let's make sure we're chasing them all down.
We march!
Because we're going to have to siege them anyway.
Fight with pride.
While they're routed, we should be okay as well. I mean, there's a lot of units here.
Tremble
Fast
before
forward it.
us!
I mean, we've slowed them down significantly. I think when they're routing, they really struggle to run, which is good. But yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's. I've not heard any news for Warhammer 3. But I'm very, very happy with this. Heroic victory. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. I mean, I love Total War games. Look at that damage value of these guys. It's like, anytime you can set up a unit, anytime you can confine and set up a unit to do what it's bred to do, it's amazing. Like, these guys are specifically designed to kill shielded men. Like, anything with shields. That's what they're designed to kill. And so we had 1-on-1s with them. Even though they're a tier 1 unit, they were fighting tier 3. Wait, heroic victory and they like kick me to the ground? Get out of here. Wait, I think unironically, we might have healed more than we took damage from that fight with that replenishment.
Long-term solutions.
Pessimistic about your chances. The game doesn't take into consideration how much of a gamer I am. That's the problem. That'll be the only reason. It forgets how much of a gamer I am. I think melee defense and that will be fine.
So be it. Fight.
That should be an easier resolve. I'm just giving my eye. How much of a gamer am I? I'm gaming.
In our shared triumph, men.
I'm gaming. I don't think loot and occupy is the way to go. Typically speaking, the way I look at loot and occupy is if it's a short-term stay in that settlement,
King of
go for it.
Babylon, and that is who I am.
Can you show off the map? Of course I can, Jakov. Much love to you, buddy. Yeah, the map is huge. Oh my god, it's all the way over here as well. Yeah, the map is absolutely huge. Jesus. I didn't realize it was as big as this. That's what she said. Yeah, a lot of influence down here as well. Obviously, once we explore more and murder more folks, we can show it. It's the biggest historical map. Wouldn't surprise me.
Babylon
What can we recruit
endures.
here? Farmers as well.
The officers wish my counsel.
So big. That's what she said.
Prince of Ur and protector of Nippur.
Suppose the Pharaoh map was big, yeah. I'm surprised how large the map is, honestly. So we've got 2 workforce, which we can upgrade this one if we want. But I guess, yes, Shankov, I believe so. Ooh, we can get chariots, dude. Babylon chariots. Wait, why? I can already recruit these. Oh, I've got a tier 5 in here as well. That seems kind of nutty, no? Do I upgrade to tier 3 or do I get chariots? Ooh, gold income. Wait, this region? High influence bonus, +5. What's my influence? 100%, baby. 15 gold a turn seems really nice. The only reason we're getting 90 is because of diplomacy. I'm actually going to go into that, I think. We could technically recruit another general. Like, we're still trading away 800 of our food. We've rapidly expanded on our food production. Like, the thing that I like here is, like, my units performed really good in isolation. And they didn't care about the fact that, like, there was nothing really within my army that was a standout, but we just made sure to use the units that were good against the other units. God, that was such a basic explanation, but yeah. So we've got the worshipped, local dealities. What's the additional effects then? Devote a general. Devoting a general to this god will grant their army special devoted generals. Once you confirm this choice, your army can stay devoted only to the god until it perishes. Well, what is it doing?
Take this mantle and wear it with pride.
Well, give it a crack, eh, boys, eh? Give it a crack. I know that you can dedicate yourself to a lot of different gods. On the lethality mechanic, I actually quite like it. The lethality mechanic is really interesting in respects to certain units have high levels of lethality, and they can be used as such an aggressive hit and run. It's very interesting. It's like high lethality. It doesn't matter if you're a high tier unit or a low tier unit, they will start kicking some butt. So I quite like it. I think it's really cool.
You want me? Well, tough.
I think it is very, very cool. As it gives, it completely changes the dynamic of battle, and it gives more aegis to good melee units. Oftentimes, Total War has always, kind of unfortunately, really prioritized ranged. Mainly because of the fact that if I'm doing damage and not taking damage, equal good. To really dumb it down and simplify it, is what it feels like, right? Oh, recruit rank +2 in this province. Nice. Let's go economic, and let's go with religious. That should sort that out nicely.
Someone else?
No reminders now. I'm assuming we're going down here. Squeeze me. Cheeky little sneeze. It's a good job I have the thing to mute myself. So I'm assuming he's going to start running back here, but we'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, no, I quite like the lethality man. I can welcome into the stream, my friend. Welcome in. And Jaeger, you too. Welcome in, guys. If this guy sieges me like a little psychopath, I'll be so surprised. And Jaeger, thanks for the follow, man. Did he just sack my outpost? He did, didn't he? He just sacked my outpost and legged it. What a turd. What absolute certified turd. 64 gold! My god!
They chose me and I
It
agreed.
just spat into my face. Oh, you're in trouble now, buddy.
Prepare for your death.
War comes.
Rightful ruler
Prepare
of
for your death,
Karduniash.
indeed.
Do not rush battles. Win them.
Do not rush them, win them. Truers. Fat truth right there. We can go with more food income. What do we go with? We need more thingy. How's a lord versus? How does a lord work versus Warhammer? Is it an elite unit? Yes, it's a bodyguard unit. Yeah, exactly. It's effectively like a bodyguard that is a very, very high tier unit, but your general can die.
You shall not influence me.
Like, your general can die in that situation. You got to be a bit careful. Oh, I should have clicked into it. Happiness this province. Replenishment this province. Oh, wow. Replenishment and food reductions. Reach tier 3 to improve the category effects. Chance to die of old age reduced. Interesting. What's Anubis do? Morale on recruitment. Heavy cataphracts.
There can be no compromises.
I know that there are some exceptionally high tier, like, royal guards and stuff like that. Like, units that are genuinely badass. Like, they have high lethality on their ranged missiles because they're spears. Yeah, there's certain units that are incredibly good. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's no cavalry. It's all chariots.
And protector of Nippur.
Yeah, because, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. The time period specifically did not call for any usage of that. Yeah, cavalry was a lot later down the line. Oh, you're right. There is. It's very basic cavalry. I feel like maybe Burrow was mentioning heavy cavalry. Heavy cavalry was not leveraged much at all.
We must
like it's
together.
Obviously it was a very French thing within the medieval period to have heavily cavalry. I mean, it's the reason the French became so annoying was they had such incredibly high tier, well, incredibly good armor. Strong enough to carry individual men at the same time. That'd be fun. Yeah. Which makes sense, right? The what's the terminology? The counter to that would be to leverage
almost 2
chariots and multiple horses, right?
Blankies.
And yeah, much love, Helic. Appreciate that. Wow, appreciate you going above and beyond, my friend, as always. Thank you for the tier 2, my bud. And it massively helps because if you guys don't know, I'm trying to get the 60-40 split on Twitch. So any subscriber it massively helps out basically. So appreciate y'all. French is French. Nah, I love the Frenchies. Lantry is French and he's lovely. Even though, like, as an English person, I'm contractually obliged to hate the French, but nah. Right, so we've got expansion, we've got win more battle. Well, melee defense, melee attack, all units is incredible. French toast, yeah, French toast goes hard. I'll give you that. So I feel like this is just incredibly good. Have at them, lads. Because potentially we may be able to find ourselves a fight relatively easily.
Me and I agree.
Ah, I can't reach. So we do have encampment.
Guard the area. Take this course.
Oh, nice. You can move while in stances as well. I'm going to be intrigued to see how what we need to do to ensure that we can sustain the units that we have. So I'm not aware how hard this will be to defend. What's my garrison? It's a 10 uniter. Very nice units in here, though. Oh my god, that is insane. Tier 4 archers. Oh, yeah, we have horsemen. Yeah, we do. How would I say it ranks them in its historical Total War cousins? That's a great question. It's a really good question, I like. In some ways, I'm very biased, as certain historical titles hold a lot of sentimental value to me. For example, Rome Total War holds a lot of sentimental value to me because it's one of the first Total War games I played. If I go back to Rome Total War, it's a garbage game, if I'm honest. The pathfinding and everything is just trash, but it's an old game, makes sense. Three Kingdoms, I would say, is probably the best Three Kingdoms game historical game they've made. It's just such a good game. Really wish they do a second one. I definitely think it's better than Troy. I think what they've done is they've taken the lessons learned from Troy and implemented it into Pharaoh. A lot of really, really cool things. Like, they've done a very good job with Pharaoh. The time period, right? The time period is not what I'm excited about, let's say. And oftentimes it is about the time period, right? The Viking time period. Super interesting. And I think that just adds and elevates it a little bit more. For me, anyway.
I am prepared.
But yeah, I think it just potentially the time frame or the time period isn't as interesting for me. I'm going to go into culture because I think it's all about utility, and I feel like utility for my army is just going to be better. So let's come out of that.
Men, return to order.
Let's take these guys down. A lot of chaff units, so we'll have to make sure to
Your end is nigh.
change it accordingly. Oh, we didn't kill the outpost. I should have killed the outpost. Mistake by me. You can kill the outpost with no fight. The game age bully, yeah. I love Napoleon. Yeah, Napoleon's great. People say it's better than Rome 2. Yeah, Rome 2 wasn't that good. What do you think of the Thrones of Britannia? I loved Thrones of Britannia. Jaeger, if I'm honest with you, buddy. They abandoned it too soon. The sieges in Thrones of Britannia was very good. They did a really good job with sieges. I think as a historical title, the way it goes, it was a great game. I just think they needed to put more love into it for it to actually become something special. As with most Total War games that they release, it needs time. You know? I feel like a lot of the time they rush games too much just for the sake of releasing it. And with that in mind, I mean, I don't think this is a controversial thing to say. Typically speaking, most Total War games they release need time to become the best version of itself, right? And Warhammer 3, 100% in a very good spot. I am very excited for the life cycle of Warhammer 3 because they've done some very cool stuff with it. You know, Rome 2, for example, unbelievably terrible on release. Attila, unbelievably terrible on release. Now you look at them, they're pretty good. Yeah, just sometimes the game needs to be cooked up a little bit, and then once it gets a chance to cook up a bit, it's pretty solid.
Strike with precision.
I think the slinger's moving up. If we can get the slingers moving up, we can trade relatively well. As the slingers will just continuously print off value for us. Should be a-okay. Wow, if the general's just going to sit here tanking damage. Seems like a waste though. Move your units at once. Grab all your units and hold Alt. Hold Alt and you can move them. Hold Alt and hold left click and you can move them like that.
Men, step ahead.
Slingers, attack.
Really, really, really useful thing to do.
Sling the rubble.
Thanks, yeah, no worries, dude. Wow, this guy died instantly. I think one of them has lethality.
Room for success.
One of them might have lethality. And so we instantly just killed the general. That is crazy.
Honor the gods.
I think we've done enough to lure them out to fight us. This is the reason why you bring relative chaff like this, but they're specialized in killing shielded units, so...
The gods guide us.
Might as well use them for what they're made to do. Do you know what? Let me grab one of you guys as well. I mean, if they're giving us an opportunity to run through, we should take it. Is brutal when the generals are fun? Yeah, it really is.
We march. On we go. Make the gods proud.
We can look to try and cycle charge it. I'll have to turn default off skirmish. I want you up for the... I want you ambushing now. Oh, no. They tried to bait us. That was a really nice feign charge by the AI. We're able to sneak in now. Unfortunately, we're taking a lot of damage by their ranged. Should be doing okay. They've given us space to move in here now. It's one of those classic things. You should always take advantage of what the AI gives you. Shame the farmers have such garbage leadership. Wow, that volley was ridiculously strong. We're trying to ambush through this way as well. Believe the farmers like me. I mean, we're fighting against... What tier units are you? Tier 2, so you'd assume tier 1 versus tier 2 we do okay. Wow, even with that general dying, he just held the line. What a beast. Let's make sure we're avoiding combat against anything that's not what we're expecting.
Observe your opponent. Clear and
I think I should probably go and assist there, I think.
Fight with
You're restricted, so let's reposition.
step by step.
Just make sure the spearmen don't catch us out.
No hesitation. Chariots
As we should, in theory, be able to route relatively quickly.
ready and alert. In that direction.
Nice. It'd be nice if my general had lethality, but let's see.
Fight with pride.
Just trying my best to try and isolate certain situations here.
Chariots into
Maybe if we
place.
move up, we might be able to start getting some capture on, because morale plus 10 is pretty damn big.
Like this.
Yeah, that general's routing, which is good.
No hesitation.
Going to that side now.
Keep to the plan.
We're trying to protect this side if we can.
Chariots.
Let's get those chariots out, because this is what I'm worried about. This is the exact thing I'm worried about. What mass do we have on these boys?
Win that position.
I mean, the chariots are a low-tier unit. I mean, they're incredible for what they are. They really are.
Step by step.
So you guys will come back. Maybe getting into the general. Maybe the general maybe
Chariots. Drive us onwards.
maybe what brings them back into the fight. We'll have to wait and see.
Prime for
The only concern is we've used a lot of ammunition. Yeah, this is the problem with chariots, man. They're getting stuck so easy. How do we get stuck that easy, boys? We have 120 speed, lads.
turning.
Yeah, the balance of power definitely is not going to favour me for that.
On we go.
But
Arrows knock.
on the plus side, we may be able to find an opportunity to get a better skirmish off. I was assuming the chariots are going to rout, so
We must retreat.
let's
Step
start
by
flanking
step.
around.
Ever enduring.
And I'm certain the leadership will tank. There you go.
Tear
They saw the writing on the wall. Let's get the general up moving now.
new destination.
Okay, thankfully the chariot should recover.
Fight with pride.
One volley in the ranged. Maybe.
Time to move.
Yeah, should be able to kill the archers on that side as well. We've got. Okay, we definitely have the additional.
Patience in
Have more
battle.
additional units there. Let's grab 2 of them can chase, the rest should not. You guys can put them up a fight. Yeah, I mean it's one of those classic things where I feel like
Bury them in
Like-
flow.
in isolation, fights were in like time periods like this especially were very minimal units, right? It wasn't a massive grand scale of tons and tons and tons of stuff. It was exceptionally limited in how many troops you have, and so fights like this would take a long time. Like battles like the Romans did against the Gauls took hours and hours and hours and hours. It's the reason why they had multiple ranks, multiple like ranks. So they would basically swap in and out to allow people to rest.
Tremble before us.
Alright, so we did all
On
that.
we go.
Men,
Love
check
to get into a
armament.
position where we can cycle charge from behind.
We march.
Especially with these guys as well. The farmers will do a lot of damage. Despite being low tier, they actually are really good for that.
God bless our bows.
So we do have bonuses as inventory on these tier 2. Bonuses as shielded units, so maybe we can cycle charge with the archers as well. Feels kind of criminal to do though. Just trying my best to hold them here.
Room for success.
We'll go with the farmers because I feel like the farmers will allow us to
The gods are watching.
get into a position where we can rout them faster. I just want one devastating charge from behind.
Too much.
Because this is when the AI starts to struggle in the battles. Is when we can try and close down and get in their back ranks. Because a lot of these units potentially might be able to assassinate instantly with lethality. Oh, that dude right there just bopped that dude in the noggin. Instant lethality kills.
Put their eyes out. We must retreat.
Oh, is that my man in the
Aim
charity?
for their wounds. Groan forth
Was that
their
us
breath.
routing? It was, yeah. Cheeky
On the
buggers.
move.
Get in there and die for your
Step
general.
by step.
Shoot, there's still archers on that side.
No, death will not take
Maybe that was
me.
the problem. Yeah, that should hit their leadership pretty nicely here. Poor defense, yeah, but honestly, with how battered these guys are, their defense probably is garbage anyway. Everything I'm fighting around here, yeah.
Arrows of the East!
I don't think the arrows will do too much damage, especially since it takes a little bit of
How
time.
could it end like this?
Once this all gets routed, we can charge.
Plans are set.
Strike with precision.
The Norman invasion into Britain was done with 10,000 men. Yeah,
Honor the
it
gods.
is.
I'm not
I think
safe
movies and
here.
stuff very much glorify a lot of history.
Fear me!
Nice, I think we've won.
Fight with pride!
I think we've taken it down, boys. Oh, interesting. Forces outnumbered by an enemy. That's really interesting. That's a condition of
Like
morale.
fish in a pond. Marksman!
Do they have like defined unbreakable units? I wonder. Or do I need to capture everything? I don't know. But this dude's routed. Yeah, shattered, damage sustained. Yeah. Is there other units that I'm not aware of? I'm not sure, honestly. It's my first siege. I'm assuming you are forced into it? Oh no, the general's here. No, hold on. Oh, it's the garrison unit. Yep. It's the garrison unit. Excuse me, the outpost
Put your
units.
things away, man.
Yep. It'll be the outpost units. So there's still... Ah, it's just this guy. I'm assuming it hasn't impacted him.
Keep to the plan.
So let's make sure to set ourselves up to completely surround as soon as we can.
On we go. We march. We march.
We're looking to flank from the side as well. This one gives us... Ah, it's victory points, but I think the battle will be long over before that.
Time to move.
Procs.
Follow me. Time to move.
Shit, we have no range, but it makes sense if we don't. Once we capture this one, we'll commit to the fight,
Cut them down.
which we have now got.
Servant of Marduk, king of Babylon.
Wow, look at that. The lethality is insane.
Nothing
We have
can
low.
stop
We even
us.
have low lethality on this guy, and instantly his general dies.
Honor the gods.
That is so savage and adds such a different layer of complexity. Like, it adds a lot of layer of complexity to the fights. It really does.
Battle order.
Like, holy moly! You gotta be so goddamn careful then. Pyrrhic, but it is what it is. Yeah, it seems that the farm has definitely struggled in that situation, but yeah, it was a shame our chariots got caught when they did. But 1.4k value on these guys. Really nice versatile unit. Really nice versatile unit. You can't just throw better units around without a care. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it seems that you can't. Yeah, you can't be trolling really. Joker, what? I've not heard of that game.
We made the gods smile today.
God, there's so many good games at the moment.
They call me king of Babylon, and that is who I am.
I stuck having to recruit trash. Ooh, specialist recruitment
Caution is a
alert.
virtue, enabling survival.
Wait, upkeep. 150 bloody gold? Hey, then it's a tier 6. Wait, why is this guy so cheap in comparison? Oh no, that's what it costs and that's the upkeep. Hell
I
yeah,
seek
gimme.
capable warriors only. Whom among you
Wait,
know
do you instantly
war?
get them? Yeah, you instantly get them. Wow, instantly get them.
Gather the troops.
Okay.
Enough with your pestering.
Lol, you don't have a home. Get wrecked, nerd. How do I get myself some stone? Kinda need to go murder these
Why
guys,
do you
I
seek
guess.
my counsel?
Embedded informant will reveal this faction on the map for a limited time. Interesting.
Speak now. What? I am 10,000 correct actions.
Right, boys. If you guys type
My time is
in the chat, what should we say? Type Bronze Age in the chat if you want to be named after a unit. Just type Bronze
There can
Age
be
in
no
the chat if you want
compromise.
to be named after a unit. I don't think any of these I'm too worried about. I'm pretty sure you can name Sudway. Yeah, you can. There are ghouls in there. Okay. I'll go through it. Did you marry your offspring yet? No, no, yeah, we're trying to marry, send off the women to get alliances with the French. Absolute classico. But we're not, in fairness, we're not in that time period. Oh shit, she got one of the POG units. Same with you, Verds. Alright. And crispy, my boy.
Quite predictable.
I think I'm
The
happy with the
officers wish my
recruitment.
counsel.
I have so many thingies. Battle after you? I mean, you're a high tier unit, lad. Of course I'm gonna. Oh, we're gonna call action.
Is the heart of the universe, and I am its master.
Yeah, he's the king of the universe. Hmm. Oh, I can request for elite inventory. Elite inventory. But I need 60 of this, so I could probably perform an intrigue, an assist, and then get your elite inventory. Oh wow, it's so much more expensive with you though. Who do we like the cut of their jib? This guy's beard similar to mine? Good enough for me. So much gold though. So much gold. Ah, there's
I
some cheeky
keep
goss.
nothing in the dark.
Bit of cheeky goss, you know what I mean?
Rightful ruler of Karduniash.
Wait, what's this? Plus 2 recruitment slots. Wind up. A random unit is added to special recruitment pool every few turns for every cult center settlement you own. I mean, some of those are really good units. We're the defenders of civilization. Yes, we are. And why not? Let's use it. Why not, eh, boys? Why not?
Do not rush battles. Win them.
Oh, wow. Increases my slots by 2.
Caution is a virtue, enabling
Oh,
survival.
100% we get a secondary army then, lads. What gem are we talking, boys? This guy sounds good to me. It's 22.
I have carried the burden of my duty for a
Administration
long
level
time.
change. Your administration has changed as you master or lose generals and armies. Your domain size changes. Its need resources capacity itself We'll shift as well. Oh, yeah, that really diminished some of my food.
Take them, feed them, train
By an
them.
additional by an additional, like, 200 or so.
10,000 correct actions.
Kind of does suck that we're struggling to recruit here. Because I don't have the stone, so maybe we can start trading it. Maybe we can get a little bit of cheeky trading.
Right.
So these guys have a lot of...
What
Wait,
do you
become
want to
vassal?
discuss?
Offer this faction to become their vassal. Oh no, I don't want to be your vassal, lad. Ah. Oh, this guy here is the king of the universe. Right, okay. Single barter. I'm in need of your, How much is 600? You're going to set me back? You don't have 600. How much do you have? You have 60. Bro, it said you're rich in... Oh, it's in shorts of... Oh, it's the other way round. So
Bag
if it's
of
in
gold?
X,
Or bronze.
they have tons of it.
Diplomacy is such a tiring matter.
Ah. Yeah, this guy's got loads. Make it work. 70 gold and 66 bronze. Yeah, I'll take that.
Everything
So that means I can now build and upgrade this bad boy. Get me some spearmen and actual proper units. I don't have enough money to build it instantly though.
Sounds important.
So we are in currently winter. So effectively that apparently increases my food productions. I'm not sure
The
how.
future belongs to us.
Yes, we've clearly been smart with what we're building. Yeah, I am desperately in need of
Prince of
stone.
Ur and protector
Just everything
of
around me,
Nippur.
there's very limited stone.
Find someone
Like
else.
bronze over here would be nice. Bronze here. Yeah, it feels like this province to my south is where I need to be.
Diplomacy is such a tiring.
So 140 strength and
Your
then
military
40 strength.
exploits are
Maybe
famous
I don't know how
for that.
long I can embed in here. Let me embed and see what the situation is. So he's got a general
Everybody has
of
their duty.
7 strength.
The
You
future
oh, so he's got a
belongs
general
to
of 16
us.
over here. Another
I
general
take care
there.
of problems.
Okay. Okay.
Bother someone else.
They chose me and I agreed.
Right, we're getting our
Everybody
army
has
set
their
up as well, at least. At least we're getting, hopefully, some good random units as well. Hey, Comac. Hey, it is to play. I believe there is, yes, matey. I can't remember the names. If you look at the very beginning of the stream, you'll see who you can play as. I don't know how I'm going to do this because my army is not high tier. And I'm recruiting relatively trash units. What are this lad's doing? Are we going to be eating him for breakfast? God's sake, am I? Honestly, with them being pleb units, I don't mind them dying. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Always look at the big picture.
How's it compared to Warhammer 3? I mean, I would honestly say that... Wait, a girl's come of age and is ready to be married. Wait, can I sell my...
Shall we go
True
fishing again?
master of the arts.
Ah. Shall we go fishing again? Huh. Marriage evaluation. Eligibility. Number one loves family. Never married. Inexperienced general, that's a good thing? Interesting. It reminds me in Rome 2, excuse me, Attila. where I was playing as
I am
West
destined
Rome,
to rule.
or East Rome, and I basically sent off one of my daughters to marry the Huns, and they loved me. And so everyone wouldn't mess with me because the Huns was like on my side. It was really funny. Like Attila himself was just like complete besties with me. And everyone was like, yeah, nah, I don't really want to fight you, bud. Nah, I'm good. It was a bit of a blessing. It was a bit of a blessing. For sure. Right, we're going in as much melee defense as we can. Herbalist might be decent. Definitely chuck that in there as well. We might want to force march it actually, as I don't necessarily think that I need to recruit. We'll see though.
Belongs to us.
What's the local recruitment? Nah, we haven't spotted anything yet.
Bolster the ranks.
There can be no compromises.
As for Havoc hitting, yeah, I know, right? Right, call action.
Of the world.
I wonder if I can do that and make requests every time. Or performing Tree of Gossip.
Use fewer words,
Let's just
Babylonian.
keep throwing the goss out there, you know what I mean?
Praise Adad.
I actually don't know what the best thing is to do regarding the... I'm not sure what deities I can do here. It says I've got a new notification. New events have been taking place. New gods have been discovered. Oh. Oh, I can just swap, can I? I can do a little cheeky swapsies like that? So this guy's all about ranged. We're about movement. I think we're currently doing this one. Yeah, I don't mind the happiness and stuff like that. I think it's, yeah, completely fine. Because most of the time, we will struggle with instability. I don't know how I feel about having an army of trash, though. Doesn't feel great. Oh, we got another bab. Got another babby.
I am destined to rule.
It intrigues me to see if it's a good idea to just go diplomacy.
We must stand together.
This guy's relatively
Your
strong.
military exploits are famous, Adad.
So, offer a character from your faction to be married and transferred to another faction, but as you lose the character. So, request a diplomatic marriage. Request a character from another faction to be married and transferred to your faction as a civilian. So, my daughter... or your general. Minus 4.4. I give you a settlement. Oh, you give me a lot that though. You would have given me a lot for that. If I marry you two, is that better? Oh, I don't want to offer it though. Is it these? Is that a better... oh, it's 0.4. Maybe I can do that easier. Is there anything else I can offer you? You got a lot of food, you don't have a lot of gold and stuff like that, so maybe I can give single barter. Sometimes even one, like, massively makes a difference. I don't really want to get too much, though. I mean, how's wood? You got wood? You like jazz? Do I even want this guy in my army? Thek, I believe it is. Yes, matey.
This is a
So I've just gotten myself a general there. I don't know why or if that's good. Yeah, because Thek, I went. If you wanted to check out all who you can play at the very beginning of the stream, I checked out all the characters you can play as, my friend.
Rightful ruler of Karduniash.
If you think that would be beneficial, my friend. I'm not sure if you guys are interested, but I'm really tempted to do a single faction tournament in Warhammer 3 tomorrow. Does that sound interesting? So some multiplayer action. We'll see though, we'll see. Their offers... I'm not... No. Sometimes they really do come with some garbage offers. It's like 1,000 food, which I'm making 1,000 a turn. It's like, do you know what? I'm good. By Fan diddly do
Let it
fantastic,
be.
friendo. Yeah, so basically you'd play
We
as one
must stand
faction.
together.
Everybody
It'd
has
just be
their
like
duty.
if you wanted to play as the dwarves, you can just play as the dwarves.
Gather information.
I'd be
Cover
playing
this
in it.
distance. Whom among you know war?
I swear I'm supposed
The
to be getting
officers
like
wish my counsel.
every turn a random special recruitment of 2 turns. Yeah. Oh, if not used. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't realize it's not used. I used it specifically because I thought I was going to
Prince
get
of Ur
units.
and protector
What?
of Nippur.
This is the heart of the universe, and I am its master.
You wonder what faction? Yeah, me too. I wonder who I'm going to play as well. Could be anybody. Could be anything. Could be anybody. At this point, who knows? At this point, who knows? High elves, surely? Oh yeah, you know your boy loves the elves. Guys, I don't need food. Appreciate the offers, though. Your boy isn't starving. Although I really do appreciate the offers, though. It's very kind of you. It is very much appreciated. Oh, another bab.
The
Another bab is on the
future
way.
belongs to us.
Ooh, that looks like a really trash stack, but...
Let us fish.
Oh, have at least 1,000 gold. Ain't no way I'm doing that. That's going to be tough. Guess of the 10 units will do?
How long will the world
I guess that's
last?
probably the... Oh my. Oh me, oh my. We've actually got some units that are actually not garbage now.
Replenish the regiments.
4 archers, yes please.
They
Can I
chose
recruit
me
these
and
guys
I
here?
agreed.
Can I afford them? I can. Should I? Probably not.
Do not rush battles. Win them.
That is like such a hindsight is 2020 response there. I love that. Don't rush battles, win them.
Watch for storms.
Imagine like someone someone speaking to you and it's like, oh, you probably shouldn't have rushed that and you should probably have just won it, by the way. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
Your military exploits are famous.
Alright,
Not surprising.
we're gonna get spicy with it, boys.
Prepare for your death.
We're getting spicy with it. I'm just gonna straight zerg this, I think. Have you tried winning the battle? Yeah, exactly. Have you tried not losing? Typehead. Alright, let's see if we can take this one down. Let us see if we can take this one down, boys. I also appreciate all you guys hanging out. Much love. Honestly, reload time and accuracy and range is actually kind of good. I'm going to deploy inside of that. Because my range is not what's going to win me this fight.
Look at them!
So reinforcements coming in from here. Is there like defined weak points here? Most settlements have them. Maybe approaching from this side, I suppose? Let me grab you guys. Anything rangy, I'm going to put on this side. Because what my objective is just probably... Wait, can I get on the walls? I can't because there's no butt ladders, right? God, I'm so used to Warhammer 3. I think I have to destroy the gate, don't I? I think I have to go through the gatehouse. Oh, this one looks way better.
We will not fail.
Plans are set. They cannot keep us out forever.
But we have the numbers on them. Oh my god, look at the range line here. Hey, Lance Brother, good to see you, buddy. Indeed, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Can we climb? No, we have to destroy the gatehouse. Oh, this is going to be brutal. I think this is going to be savagery to the max. Although they do have really, really garbage range, at least.
No hesitation.
Alright, let's see how we can do this.
with pride.
Destroy those gates!
Been traveling around Europe for a month. Oh my goodness, nice, man.
Blaze!
What was the favorite place? What was your favorite place you visited? Ooh, it's gonna
Nothing
hurt.
can stop us. On we go.
A big wooden horse? What, like Troy did I? Maybe so.
Spearman!
Hey, Agent, you beautiful bugger. Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Can we get a shout out for the wonderful Agent number 1? Amazing friend of the channel. Amazing guy in general.
Pride!
We're testing out Pharaoh today. I do, thanks for the 38 months. My goodness.
N1 Riot, Agent N1 Riot, Agent N1 Riot.
How was Age of Wonders? I'm pretty sure you're playing Age of Wonders. Hope you had fun, my friend. You've been smashing it on the old Age of Wonders front. Honestly, I threw these guys in, and we have Siege Attacker, but I completely forgot we have to batter the gates down because you can't climb the walls because they're pretty huge. I'm so used to the way Warhammer 3 does things that I was like, yeah, we can just climb the walls easily. No, these are insanely large walls. Ain't no one climbing that.
Spearman!
But we're getting through there. We're getting through. Thankfully, we've got a good amount of range in us to hold us back here. And thank you for sharing, Agent. Ooh, any of my ranged, I really want them to take on.
I was born for this!
As we Pharaoh, I'm tempted to check it out. Honestly, I would give it a go, dude. I think Pharaoh's in a really good state at the moment. I definitely think the game's where it should have been on release, but yeah, feels pretty decent to play. It's pretty decent to play right now. Should have sap units to break down the game faster. That would make sense, yeah. But I mean, seemingly we're only on, what is it, 64%? So it's not taking long at all, in fairness. Second we crack this gate open, we'll be having a good time. What I need to do is grab this guard mode. Take skirmish mode off. Let's strike taking pop shots again. With guard mode, we should not really run silly. Oh shoot!
On the move!
Take their heads.
They've taken many losses.
Prime for battle!
Rend their
Random general out of nowhere, Akio out of nowhere.
spearmen.
The gods
Annoyingly,
guide us.
the boys that are really good at killing the general.
Blades.
Wait, these guys are ghouls. Oh my goodness! Of course, we named them for chat.
Fight with pride.
That's cool.
Time to move.
That's just, I was like, what the hell? There's ghouls in this? Oh man. That's me just forgetting that I name people.
Embrace your fury!
Embrace your fury.
I was like, wait a second, this is not Warhammer 3.
Face my wrath. Follow me. Victory.
Looks like we're taking a lot of
beckons.
damage from range, but as we pierce through the gates here, we should be okay.
Tremble before us!
Yeah, their general's really struggling as well.
Fight with pride!
Put their eyes out.
Might be able to get it into a better position here as well,
All of you, listen.
as it seems that we're relatively obstructed here, struggling to shoot.
Men, attack. My hair through their love.
Nice, we're breaking through the lines at least.
Rend their flesh!
One of the most like challenging things for sure is when they kind of force you into a chokehold. So I believe some of these units have actually a relatively high lethality chance. So I'm assuming that's the general right there. I'm assuming that bad boy right here is the general. Yeah, it's crazy to me the kind of how much warfare like changed the way that technologies and things were researched. There's an interesting question for you guys. I often think about. Do you guys think if Rome didn't conquer,
Nothing can stop us!
if Rome conquered the entire world and wasn't contested, do you think we would be further ahead scientifically or behind
Make the gods
where we're at now?
proud! We can do it!
On the move.
Let me grab my melee units in. Stand the shopping block.
Over there, move. My results shall triumph.
You guys think
They
behind?
came from nowhere.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things regarding that is war. Yeah, exactly. I feel like
Servant of Marduk, king of
the
Babylon.
Enigma war was a World War One. Kind of massively escalated the
Blaze.
computing. I mean, it's not necessarily war. It's more the need of something escalates it drastically. The need of the way to decrypt German messaging forced the ability of the Enigma code to do it, right?
And alert.
World War II. So, excuse me. Rome had no reason to innovate since they... Yeah, no, I think Rome fundamentally stagnated significantly. It's the reason why they stopped becoming a bit of a powerhouse.
Pathetic word.
Like, one of the main advantages of Rome in general was that if they went against somebody that was like phalanxes, for example, just to really simplify it, they massively struggled against the Greeks because of the hoplites and stuff like that. And so they're like, dude, this sucks. Let's just copy it and do exactly what they're doing. And that's generally what they did. Like, they had the resources and the money to just basically copy-paste what everyone else was doing. That was, like, good, per se, against them. And that only goes you so far, right?
We make ourselves targets here.
That only takes you so far.
The gods guide us.
It pushes military technology? Like, not necessarily.
I will break you, Babylon.
Oh yeah, ads are kicking in about a minute, boys. Much love.
I am still king and you are still nobody.
I mean, the thing is, what I've decided as well, guys, all the money that I make from ads, I will gift subs at the end of the month. The whole purpose of me running ads is not to make money, it's purely to get rid of pre-roll ads. So I think if you guys are honest, if you joined a stream, and a streamer that you literally do not know who existed, or you don't know who they are, you're not going to watch 3 minutes of ads for a random person you don't know, right?
Fire on us.
Fear me.
What's this little lens of John? Streamer ready for the night. The game was Total War. Tencent planned. Copy paste. Oh, what were you saying about a funny brownie in Vienna? Interesting. I can only imagine what that may be. Your poem to Battlesey? That's not to you. He's a lonesome traveller and quite the poet. Oh, is everything routed apart from the reinforcing general? I think so.
Observe your opponent.
I think it's just the reinforcing general that's still alive and kicking.
Spearmen! As the gods will!
Anyone Discord? Why? What's people doing? Huh. Yeah, that does not. Yeah, I'll probably have to raise that to CA. That does not look like it's
Keep
expected.
your spirits up.
That does not look like it's expected. Right, sorry folks. Yeah, the ads will bugger off hopefully in no time. Yeah, we'll go with Occupy.
I had plans for this place.
I just think anytime.
Always look at the big
Thank
picture.
God we've actually got stone income now. So we don't have to pay out the wazoo for stone now, which is so good. We were paying so goddamn much money for stone, it was ridiculous. Because early game, it's so useful.
They call me King of Babylon, and that is who I am.
The King of Babs, eh? So now we've unlocked the threshold of 9 of this. The movement does seem pretty decent, so maybe it's worth going into the 9s of everything else.
My time is now.
My main army is obviously pretty damn... Oh, minus 16 gold. I need to find ways to do better there.
This is the heart of the universe, and I am its master.
So I need to make a request. I'm going to request some elite warriors from him.
Find someone else. You want me? Well, tough.
Yeah, random. What's up, dude? Oh, the Ancient Legacy. This is new. So we got the Great. So I'm assuming you're about military. 2 ambitions at once. Can be the ambitions. Ooh. Oh, so it's the ambitions here. And I can... Oh, I can create more if I have the money. Wait, why am I losing? Oh my god, fighting reduces your legacy. Interesting. Yeah, massive update. The map is... it's the biggest map in historical Total War's history.
I am prepared.
Oh shoot, do I... Oh, I have Herbalist for you. Why not? Wait, why am I not using this? Oh, because it changes the way it is. This unit suffers low penalties from rain throwing. Oh, Storm Warriors is pretty dope. I have some shields as well. I don't have any food upkeep reductions in workforce or a size. I'd rather have... Hold on.
Let us fish.
This is why you got to keep attention. So I got to keep paying attention to your equipment. So you can... Wait, both of them can actually come and attack me right now.
Whom among you know war?
Like 5 units that I can recruit instantly.
Bother someone else.
God damn.
Quite predictable.
I'm just worried that I won't be able to afford this now. I think I've expanded too quickly.
Sounds important.
It's potentially because I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford these. It doesn't look like I use thingies. So more factions? Yeah, 4 more factions.
Just go away. Enough with your...
Right, I'm going to be intrigued to see how that transpires. So you're saying I can marry someone off? Or I can marry myself? I feel like I have a wife. My wife? Yeah, I've got a wife. Wait, are you not married?
My allegiance lies elsewhere.
I am gonna trade
We
him off, I
both
think.
stand to gain. Shall we
This
go
guy is
fishing
kind of
again?
scary. Seems I can't do any of this. So let's go ahead and do... Okay, he's got no one to marry.
What now? People
Really,
such
this
as you are
guy-
beneath my notice.
Oh, what a douchebag. And good night, Joker. Take care, buddy.
Everybody.
True.
I am
But the future.
True, Mark.
True master of the arts.
you despicable fiend.
My goodness, everyone hates me.
There can be no compromises.
Everyone's just like throwing mad shade. Alright, hopefully we can upgrade this one soon. Should be able to get some garrison buildings in there as well, hopefully. I feel like we're going to have to defend
About
the
as
siege,
much.
but thankfully we have a ton of replenishment. If they give us a turn to replenish, they're doomed. I'm going to have to start trading for some gold soon as well. Bro, to wife all this time happens to the best of us. Wow. Oh, by the way, guys. There potentially is some... there may be a very, very cool mod in question where I am going to potentially lend my voice to. Just going to say it like that. Just gonna say it like that. Yeah, there may be a there's gonna be a pretty cool mod in the works that your boy's voice will be used for. Please tell me you can't reach that settlement. My God, I'm screwed if you can. Okay, like yeah. Oh, okay, dokey. That is not good. That is not ideal. Wait, trade my core action plus 50 gold. Added compensation. I'm in the Chamber of Silver Tongues. I can get 50 gold for doing that, which is so good. Yeah, that saves me. Oh my God, both of them can join.
Your end is nigh.
I mean, all these units are trash. Wait, half my army's trash too, though. I mean, do you know what? A bit of crack. What dwarf am I voicing? I'm not going to say. It could be a dwarf, it might not be a dwarf. Who knows? Farmers versus farmers, yeah, it kind of is Cookie, isn't it? It kind of is, eh? The farmer on farmer situation. The farmer on farmer situ. Ooh, we want to wait for that. Faltering. I'm fine. Oh no, dry! I should have waited. I should have done that. Ah, thank God. It's just dry. Okay. I don't know where the units are going to come from. I have no idea where the units are going to come from, boys. I only have 4, well, I guess 5 range units, so I really don't have many range units. I've never corner camped in Pharaoh, so I wonder how this will go. Is it even effective to corner camp? I actually just don't know. Maybe I sit around the mud here. Take advantage of the natural terrain. Take advantage of the natural defenses the mud provides.
We can do it!
Soon they'll weep for their mothers.
Oh, is this making them hidden? Maybe that'll help. What's the effects here, though? Just hidden. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Because I have no idea. Unit icons, I think you can change them. If I am not mistaken, boys, I think you can change the icons. Yeah. You can change it to be 2D. I much prefer the 3D, though. Alright. The battlefield were really kind of small. Yeah, I definitely think the battle... I feel like sometimes the terrain forces you into isolation. Hello, welcome to the stream. Chill. Oh, and Chutch, if you want to DM me on Discord, whatever that is, I can post it. Or let an admin or something now. Because links are disabled. I still need to fix that. For such a long time, all links have been... disabled for such a long time. Because there was like a huge bot problem for such a long time. And instead of actually fixing it properly, I just disabled all links. Smiley face. Now I'm intrigued to see how well these guys will shoot from the from Fog of War. Pretty well. Pretty well indeed. Stop shooting for a second. I mean, if they funnel in like that, one by one, I'll take that. If they allow me to continuously murder them while they're running through the mud, we will definitely take that. So they will recover, but we've done enough damage, I think. I feel like the terrain is definitely helping. Like the tall grass is quite nice. Depends on how much they force me in isolation. Hold on, guys.
Ashur will guide our hand.
Let's make sure Firewall hasn't been taken off because we pressed backspace. It looks all fine. Oh, no, it has. It's good job I checked. So yeah, we're gonna have to absolutely laser any of the high tier units. The farmers, I think, I'm gonna be okay just to slowly trickle down. The mud will help us a lot in the fight as well, as it reduces speed and uses more stamina, which is good for me. So let's go ahead and reposition. I want to make sure all my volleys are going into that general. Let's make sure we're killing this general as soon as possible. Actually, I'm going to move forward.
The sun is working hard today.
Right. It's not sweltering here, I believe. So it's only a 35%, 30%. Not as good as I thought either. My only concern is these guys are in the mud, and I think they are, so they're going to be consuming a lot more fatigue as part of firing, but that's okay. You'd assume that the farmers wouldn't be able to do too much damage. I mean, how much charge bonus this farmer has? Actually quite a lot, so I think what I'm going to have to do is make sure that I'm counter-charging. I think I can't let them get the first charge. I gotta be really careful for that. Because if I could just let them charge on me, there's no way they win that fight.
The gods guide us.
There is no way in hell that we'll win the fight versus the farmers if they get the charge, or the initial charge, excuse me. My only concern is now that... yeah, the charge bonuses that I have on these guys aren't that good. I'm kind of forced to counter-charge.
Victory beckons.
I was born for this.
Nice, that general's dead.
Embrace your fury.
Make sure we're counter-charging. Pull these guys back. Look at that routing already. Look at the mass routes. Holy moly, because the general recently died. Let's push this to the max. We have to pressurize that to the max, boys. Just get in there. Get in there. Take advantage of these routed farmers. Untested, untrained peasants. Charge every last one of them down.
We march.
We take advantage of the fact that they're routing. They have no steel. They're not stalwarts like us warriors. Wow. Wow, that is insane that we win already. Like, that would never happen in other Total War games. Like, that is crazy. How much leadership they lost because their general died. Minus 25 is savage. I am shooketh. The heat also helped. I don't think it's sweltering. Oh, it is sweltering. Apologies, it is. Yeah, I don't know how much the fatigue came into a situation that... yeah, it doesn't look like the fatigue came in at all. They're not tired. Because the fatigue increases... like, it gets them fatigued, but they weren't fatigued. I guess it's just a bunch of plebeian units as well. That was a good win. That was a very good win. Wow. Who would have thought a bunch of garbage farmers is not good against some relatively strong weapons? Legit just battered the general and the rest of them fell. Absolutely battered the general and they wanted nothing more. Is there a way to turn off administration costs? Potentially, Danny. Also, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Now that is a welcome to London kind of situation. That Jesus.
A flawless
Welcome to London, bruv. The things I can say that because I am English. 13 pending actions. Okay. Roll decree. With increased workday, stone faction wide might be a good idea. Maximum duration. Oh wow, interesting. God dedication slot could be an interesting idea. Happiness in province with faction leader. Oh, replenishment would be a good one as well. Let's do legitimacy. I don't think our stone's not that impressive.
They call me King of Babylon, and that is who I am.
Shields up is so goddamn good. I think the resources that you get are specific to your own
Whom
faction,
among
so.
you know war?
I'm gonna get a really
My
good
time
secondary
is
army
now.
up and running. It's just I cannot afford it. It's the only unfortunate thing. I need to make sure to take a settlement to replenish it as soon as possible.
We made the gods smile today.
Annoyingly, I don't get any copper
The road
or excuse me,
awaits.
bronze from the fight.
I am thinking.
I honestly don't care too much for food. But equally, it's foolish to fight multiple wars at once.
You want me? Well,
How many settlements do you guys
I'll
have?
speak, and I might listen.
Two.
Convince me to.
Wait, do you have two? No, that's mine.
One day you will make a mistake, Adan.
How would I request your settlements? Okay, they have no other settlements. Okay, it probably is worth murdering them then.
Not surprising.
Probably is worth killing them then.
Set up a campsite. Gather in
Let's go here.
formation.
The thing that surprises me the most is the movement speed is insane. Hey, Cosmic. Here's a bit of a license for that stabbing. Excuse me, mate. You got a license for that knife? So it seems that anytime you are murder kill yes, you lose legitimacy, but
We must stand together.
it's not my fault they asked for it. You know what I mean? Ah, there's an outpost. Tier 3, tier 3, tier 3. Yeah, the horseman in here is tier 3. Two-handed spear riders, interesting. What's up, Brennan? Oh yeah, random. Yeah, I'll check that out after stream, bud.
Babylon endures.
Who here
What
has
else do we
military
get?
training?
I mean, I'm impressed that units of this quality don't require that much more. The thing that I have to make sure to do is increase my food production if I can. But yeah, these aren't that significant increases though. The unfortunate thing. Well, this building's output is affected by winter. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, we're making a lot of food.
About as
Next
much.
time we can take that out. I mean, we definitely want Idu, but we'll have to turn around for that. Because that solves one of the two problems. Is there a way to get more food in here? Yes, there is. Where is our money situation? So this is the money situ. How much time passes per turn? I'm not sure, buddy. How's the siege in this game? Still awful? I mean, the sieges are what you make of it. I feel like you kind of have to prepare
You
yourself
shall not
if you're doing...
influence
If you're
me.
sieging large settlements, you need equipment. It's very difficult to do much else outside of siege equipment. Like, you have to go and beat up a gate, and it takes a long time with your units. So you need to sit there and siege properly, like you'd expect in a historical game. Whereas you can't have butt ladders to climb walls instantly. Which I think is the main one.
I am prepared.
A legitimacy challenge is possible. Ooh. Oh, twins have been born,
Perish,
Pog.
you fool.
Nice. I think I'm going to replace... Yeah, I probably should start replacing some of the trash units I have.
Snatched from the jaws of
But
defeat.
equally, I feel like they're actually quite useful.
Praise Adad.
Look at that, boys. Shields up. We don't have a mount yet.
Rightful ruler
Ooh,
of
sacred land
Karduniash.
occupied, apparently. So Sipar is sacred land. Yeah, oh yeah, it is. A sacred land. Owning it will increase your legitimacy in the court. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Wolf, what's up, dude? You enjoyed Troy, Wolf? What did you like about Troy? Because chariots in this game aren't as good as Troy chariots. Like, Troy chariots were like another level. It's relatively balanced as far as I'm concerned. Or as far as I can tell. Got some of that in there. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just a different experience, you know.
the burden of my duty for a long time.
For me, it's a refreshing change of pace. I don't necessarily think that... I think from a replayability perspective, I would struggle, if I'm honest with you. If I'm being 100% transparent. I think from a replayability perspective, I'll have a hard time continuously playing Pharaoh.
Let us fish.
But that being said,
How long
I
will the
think
world
I'm enjoying what I'm playing.
Prince of Ur and protector
Nice.
of
What can we
Nippur.
recruit here? Still can't recruit anything useful.
I take care of problems.
It just doesn't seem worthwhile having just an army of trash. I guess it helps defending stuff, so... Thankfully we have a stone production now. So that is helping a ton. We're in need of gold and we're in need of bronze, so I think I should probably... I'm going to focus and set my sights over here now.
Agreed.
We're going to set our sights over there. Let's go ahead and get the economic one, always. Although I can't really afford it. Find yourself. What local dealities? Which pledge? What, to get a secondary lord? I'm trying to remember the pledgeage. Oh, we can get into their ambition as well. Oh, I need 33 units, so I need another 7 units in these bad boys, so I might as well do that one. I'm trying to remember. Oh, court. I think there's something I can do in the court.
By my grace
Oh, I can
only.
make a request. Vertical elite warrior. Default is 4 months per turn. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Permanently recruit elite units for the whole position.
My word carries weight around here.
What did it give us?
My time is now.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. Flaming ammunition with burn. Now that's a chariot, my friends. Now this is a chariot. Oh me, oh my.
Rightful ruler of Karduniash.
Set ashore.
I mean, we're doing an alright job here. I'm pretty happy with it. Unequipped artillery. I'll give you some jewelry. Item? Don't have items just yet. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this army is actually pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, really, really fundamentally solid archers. Not the best fighters in the world, but they're decent, dude. They're decent. The tier 3 variant, I feel, is fantastic. Yeah, the administration cost is kind of... eh. It's a lot of administration cost. As I'm pretty sure that is what's massively sapping how much my resources and stuff costs, because you can see here, right? Beforehand, we had minus 25% reduction. The more administration things it goes up, the more you get recruit ranks, though. So it's kind of like a balance between it. I think, yes, I have less aegis of recruiting things and having more of a wide formation. But the things that I recruit have more value, so it's kind of the trade-off, right? I think I am going to actually upgrade on my food production to make sure that I'm solving problems where I see fit.
There can be no
and we're going to go take out Idu. And Gem Revive. The battles were meh. The main thing I'm worried about in Pharaoh. Honestly, I haven't really... Like, the thing that I really like, Wolf, is that the battles feel really good. From a perspective of, if I have a unit that counters another unit, you feel it. You feel it so hard. That's what I like. In like other games like Warhammer 3, for example, if you have anti-infantry, you kind of feel it. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that unit is good against that unit. In Pharaoh, if you're like bonus versus shields and you're against a shielded unit, you kick butt. Especially with the lethality mechanics in there as well at the same time. It does a lot of good stuff. And I like that the end turn is quite nice. Drought. So we're in a drought, but our food has increased. Civilization is in crisis. I mean, our resources don't say the same, though.
Prince of Ur and Protector of Nippur.
Wait, I can go all the way down the sea here?
Hoist the sails.
Why is everyone playing Babylon? Honestly, I just preferred Babylon. I prefer the look of Babylon.
Watch for storms.
Wait, can I attack? Wait, I'm going from here all the way to here? That's insane. Wait, if I position correctly, like here,
Keep steady.
surely I can go onto the land.
Ungrateful scout.
Oh my god, get
die.
scammed. You've always got to do that. Take advantage of the fact that if you go into the middle of the port, you can instantly
did their
attack.
part. Bravo. Praise Adad.
Big.
They chose me and I agree.
Where's the copper at, Brav? Bronze, excuse me. Oh my god, this guy's... Wait, the settlement has not lost any of its dudes. Wait, so you're
Rightful
telling me I
ruler
can
of
recruit
Karduniash.
locally? Oh my god, I can recruit some really good units. Yeah, the clubmen go... Oh, these guys are also insane, by the way. Like, high lethality chance. These guys are going to be insane. These boys right here. Oh, they're going to be good. Oh, they're going to be good. I think logically, then. Let's do a bit of that.
Surprising.
And let's say, jog on to you. Get a couple of mace boys in here.
My counsel.
Hey, get a bit of mace boys in there, I think. Maybe we get another rid of them. Because it's one of those things where I feel like it's quite nice in that I can...
I see
I'm not
capable
punished.
warriors only. Caution is
One
a
of the
virtue,
problems I
enabling
have with
survival.
other Total War games is oftentimes you're punished massively
I
for
am
trying to expand quickly. Here, I'm kind of rewarded almost. Battle loot increases as well. Melee defense. Yeah, all the fatigue. Everything there is I'm absolutely okay with. Like I have easy ability of recruitment of resources, it seems like.
Find someone else.
Oh my god, that's a good army. I shouldn't have disbanded.
I'm
an idiot.
And
I shouldn't have disbanded 2 units or 3 units. Excuse
There
me.
can be no compromises.
I'm so goddamn greedy, dude. It's insane.
Do not rush battles.
I might have to
Win
just
them.
throw in these guys and just pray for the best. Or hope for the best. Then I put myself on a timer.
Whom among you know war?
Yep.
Prince
put
of
ourselves
Ur
on timer,
and
it seems.
Protector of Nippur.
We've got the bronze sorted now. We just need to sort the gold out. So, let me think about how we can do this.
Well,
There are gold mines right here. Malgu. Your ass is mine, my friend. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I need to do here. I think it's just telling me there's more gods, if I'm not mistaken. I need more favor. I think I need more shrines. Is that what I need to do? I need more shrines, lads? Yeah, 50 favor. Yeah, so I need 3 more shrines. Okay.
Everybody has their duty.
Alright. I'll just do that then.
10,000 correct actions.
Oh, wait, when did I get the ability to recruit these? Oh, because it's in my province. Wait, that has unlocked me getting really nice units in this army as well. Holy moly.
Let it be.
Command me available. What are we looking for, lads? You're wanting something like that? Yeah, it feels decent. Stone, cost increases, workforce minus food. Honestly, across the board, I'm making a lot of resources now. If it's just like a generalized, yeah, Royal Gardens, perfect, all resources, boom. Love to see that, my friends. Call action available.
This is the heart of the
Let's go and give him a
universe,
smoochie on the face
and
again.
I am its master.
Get some goss. Can you ship
They
your
chose
secondary
me
army
and
down
I
as
agree.
reinforcements? Actually,
next?
massively valid point.
Charter course.
See, this is the reason why I love streaming. You beautiful folks with all those big brains in the chat. I mean, it's just in my head, thematically, I'm just like, if I'm going from here all the way over to here, not possible. That ain't possible. So I don't even think of doing it. But the movement and the way this thing works in Pharaoh is
Make
significantly
landfall.
different.
Babylon endures.
So good shout, my friend. Good shout.
How long will the world
Some
last?
additional units there will help a lot.
Quite predictable.
Right, we should increase this one. Yeah, we're going to get a couple more. Seems great for transportation. Yeah,
My
it
time
seems
is now.
mad that I can just travel so far with it. It's the thing that's surprising me the most. It is the thing that's surprising me the most. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense that river transportation is really, really good. I mean, the only thing that I'll be like, actually, the river is going the opposite direction in which I moved. You absolute rascal. Really, really, really smart play by the AI there. Really smart play. They siege the settlement and then attack the army. I swear the Pharaoh AI is actually really smart. I'm gonna have to fight this and just pray for the god that I kill things, but that was really unfortunate. Because I couldn't obviously put my units inside the settlement. Yeah, really smart. If you siege a settlement and then attack the army outside of it, it instantly isolates them. Yeah, very, very smart play by the AI there. My goodness. Can you recruit agents into guys to reveal? Yes, you can. Yeah.
Feel the moment.
You can recruit. Yes, you can do folks like that.
Victory beckons.
AI is smarter than you? Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever get to the point where, like, the AI in Total War is just not fun. It's like the most BS things ever. It's like, oh, you've done this, I can counter you, good sir. Which is the reason why I understand why CA balances most things by making the AI just stronger. As I feel like making the AI smarter has so much negative implications. Also, I've got an interesting idea. I'm going to be intrigued to see if this works in Pharaoh.
Step by step.
Can I just sit everybody on top of each other?
Fight with pride. No hesitation. That way. No.
Probably just a terrible idea, but let's see.
Remain in place.
Let's see how this functions. I'm actually going to be intrigued. Oh, you've been scammed, boys. Alright, how's this work? He's got bloody chariots! My man's has got chariots as mounts. Alice is large. Imagine play with real fog of war affecting your intel. Yeah, that'd be brutal. You can do by stacking winds of death. Yeah, exactly true. I have countered the enemy. I am actually intrigued to see how this performs. Like, I don't know what this will do to help them. Adding AI in games to make interactive action more. I'm actually really, really lucky, Lonesome Traveler. in that my next door neighbor is actually a developer for Sea of Thieves. He's a really cool dude. And I often have conversations with him about AI and stuff. About, like, in gaming in general. And anytime you do anything when it comes to utilizing AI, you have to really, really understand the implication of what that does to the player. Let's say, for example, if you made Elden Ring AI or bosses learn from the player, that would be the most miserable experience I have ever conceived. That would be awful. Like, genuinely, that would be so unbelievably awful that it would be just not fun, right? And so it's interesting to see... wow. This did nothing, by the way. Stacking does nothing. Let's see. Battles of the Woods, that all feels the same. Interesting feedback. That was crazy how none of them did anything. Clearly stacking is not the play. Doesn't the bosses get smarter every time you die like in Souls? No, it doesn't. No, the bosses don't get... The bosses are... Stacking's bad. Yeah. Don't stack units. Not a good idea. Bosses in Dark Souls and Elden Ring don't learn from what we do. It's very choreographed. Like, everything's... everything is as you'd expect. How they get harder? Only if you play harder difficulties. Oh, well, New Game Plus, etc. It's the only time they get harder, I believe. Wow. Rip this general. Bloody hell, mate. One was enough. Psychopath. Wait, why are you sieging this with one unit? The AI does like the biggest big brain gamer move in its entire career, then just does that? Like, where's the logic? Like, my dude, where's the logic? What? They did some of the most insane plays that I've ever seen from the AI. Like, really, really, really understanding kind of how to min-max things, and then just does that. A heroic demise? He fought bravely? He did.
They call me King of Babylon, and that is who
But
I
his
am.
forced match as well? You are kidding me.
Your end is nigh.
I have never been, like, so surprised at what the AI is doing in my life. Like, on one hand, the most intelligent AI... Warhammer 3 doesn't do this. Like, the AI very rarely does that. Attacks you, sieges, and then attacks the other army. Big brain gamer move. And then there, they're just, like, kind of... Yeah. Very strange. Very strange. Right. Wait, because we got a lot of range units. Wait again, see if we can RNG better weather. Yes, we did. Nice. Okay, we RNG'd a lot better weather. Honestly, my army is suitable to play front to back. Carbon chariots. We got some heavy hitters, which is huge. Like a really heavy hitters. I'm actually excited to see what how they perform. So let's play with the conventional front line. If I'm not mistaken, lads, I don't think they have any ranged. Yeah, they don't. Pure melee front line. You guys should be first, and then you guys behind. One of these guys in reserves. Wait, did I lose the other chariots? I lost the other chariots I had. I did. Crazy. Are you skirmishers? No, you're spearmen. Right, I'm gonna be intrigued. Oh, I know why my chariots died. They would have had skirmish mode on. In the siege way back when, they'd have had bloody skirmish mode on. That's the reason why they died. So we've got shield wall.
Follow me.
Oh wow, I can tell a specific unit to activate it. So the shield wall is applicable to any unit that I ask of it. Okay, good to know. These chariots are so cool, man. The mass morale debuff is insane. Let's go ahead and grab most of my melee units and ranged. Take off skirmish, because obviously they'll hit the line to the point where it'll be skirmish mode.
Stay focused and
Toggle
solid.
guard as well.
Room for success.
Make sure I'm
Here they come.
yeah, because the turning circle on these is really, really brutal.
Observe your opponent.
So, is this only lasts a certain amount of time? It's not a permanent stance I'm getting here? Oh, right. Interesting question. Any mechanics in Pharaoh better than Warhammer 3? I guess there's like marriage and stuff like that. Diplomacy goes into a little bit more detail than I would probably say Warhammer 3 does, but I think they will have a very hard time understanding where the balance is. Or where to find balance, should I say, excuse me.
Nothing can stop us.
Because diplomacy is such a powerful tool, it's so difficult to balance properly. Like, for example, Three Kingdoms allows you to trade items, and I think that would be so cool if you could trade items. Like, imagine getting a Talisman Preservation, and, like, you traded it for, like, a settlement. Because it actually is that powerful. Like, a kind of relatively garbage settlement. It's like, yeah, I really need that. And so they would agree to do it. Like, stuff like that would be cool.
Step by step.
Let's get these boys in as their armor piercing and lethality. So as you can see here, there's a really high chance that anything they bop, like boom, insta-dead. You see that? Some of the hits are coming through that's insta-dead. Huge.
Arrows knocked.
The reason why these units are insane. Look, oh my god, these guys are crushing them. Is there no blood? No, I don't believe in this build there is. I think you can get blood.
We march.
Guys, obviously, everybody knows you don't bleed unless you pay money. Unless you pay like £4.50 or whatever it is. That's just the way that the body works.
How could it end like this?
That's just science, guys. Come on. That's just the way science works.
No, death will not take me. Face my wrath.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the situation with the blood pack is. I didn't look into it too much. I mean, at least we crushed these guys. Our army's really strong at the moment. I mean, it feels nice. I mean, we're in a really commanding position. I mean, the full smash as well, aren't they? Let's chase them. It's much predictable. You need to be able to make plans and execute them. If it is too unpredictable, the player can never learn and develop strategies. Yeah, I'd agree. 100% I agree. There's a blood pack. Oh, I'm not paying for it. I ain't paying for it. If it is. Honestly, it's not that deep for me though. Like, I really don't care if there's blood. Lord Snipe did so much. Yeah, the reduction of leadership on killing Lords is huge. I don't know why, I just want this guy not to have a spear. Anytime I see anything with a spear, I just instantly think about it being a very plebeian unit.
I get things done.
Maybe that's just me, but I feel like spears are operated by, or typically speaking, was operated by folks that
There can
are
be no compromises.
not that good, or not that well versed, should I say? I don't know. Like I don't like spearmen. Like spears kind of revolutionized the way that combat was made. In that you did not need to be exceptionally trained, or you did not need to dedicate your craft to learning like warfare. You could just be like hit, poke, poke, literally it, right? Different kind of kettle of fish. Completely different kettle of fish. Right, let's get another general up and running. We're getting level 2s now. Pork. Phalanx. Phalanx is different to a spear. I mean, yes, it's a big spear, but
I shall bring a new era
I guess,
to
yeah,
the
it
whole
literally is basically similar. But logic is,
world. Dwell and swell.
well, I can get another one of these. is that
Praise Adad.
like a short spear
I am
is
destined to
doesn't
rule.
require a lot of energy, or it doesn't require a lot of training, whereas the phalanx
Rightful ruler of
required a
Cardonia.
lot of training. Like to effectively be in a phalanx formation, you have to be
surprising.
very, very well versed within that form of combat. Like you couldn't just randomly pick up, like you couldn't just get 60 random mates from the pub, grab them and tell them to pick up massive phalanxes. They'd all kill each other. They'll all accidentally poke each other. Not intentionally, obviously, but it's one of those things where it's a lot harder than folks probably potentially assume.
Bag of gold?
Or bronze blade.
The fatigue reductions. Do you know, I'm right happy where we are in this campaign. It's been good so
Let
far.
us fish.
But, my friends, it is time to end the stream. It was a pleasure, my dudes. I appreciate each and every one of you wholesome hunks hanging out. You guys are incredible. You guys are breathtaking. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Your boy needs to go to bed. I have work in the morning, unfortunately. But it has been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed today's stream. Thank you all for watching. You guys are breathtaking. You guys are incredible. And I appreciate you.